Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is threatening to pull the U.S. out of certain UN agencies. So the Hill reports here that he said the following to 9 nonprofit groups this week. While it may be the only such organization devoted to human rights, the Human Rights Council requires considerable reform in order for us to continue to participate. The U.S. continues to evaluate the effectiveness of the Council, but is skeptical about being in a group with nations such as China, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia, which have poor human rights records. The U.S. will keep participating in the 47-member Council's ongoing session while we reiterate our strong principled objection to the Human Rights Council's biased agenda against Israel. If they don't make these reforms, we're going to question the value of our membership. We're not taking withdrawal off the table. Our aim is to fix the organization. Okay, so I have a lot to say about this. Now, if you come to me and you say, man, the Human Rights Council is a joke and it needs to be reformed ASAP, I say, fucking duh. Duh, and let's do it right now. I blew a gasket on air when I learned and I figured out that Saudi Arabia was the head of the Human Rights panel, the Human Rights Council. I said, whoa. They're a nation that covers women up from head to toe. They behead people in the public square for sorcery and apostasy and witchcraft. They're just probably the most primitive government on earth in that respect. So they say all atheists are terrorists. I mean, they have like the worst human rights record, and they have the same ideology as ISIS. Literalist, ultra-conservative Salafism. So yeah, should they be on the human rights panel? Fuck no, get off, bitch. No way. I'd definitely get them off. I'd definitely get Egypt off, China, yeah. So all these nations, yeah, they shouldn't be on it. I agree totally. But then he gets into, well, the reason why we're so upset is the biased agenda against Israel. Israel is doing occupation and apartheid, and all the UN did recently was a symbolic slap on the wrist that says, that's not the wrist, that's my hand. That would be the wrist. That said, hey, maybe Israel should follow international law like everybody else. And it was, oh my God, how dare you? You're so biased against them. Oh, a little snowflake can't take it when a fucking international body says follow international law. Piss off. And he says a principled objection. Right. You're so principled in your love of human rights, representative of the United States of America. Like, here's who should not be on the Human Rights Council. Israel, China, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United States of America. See, that's the ultimate hypocrisy of all of this. What they really want to do is, what he's really arguing is, hey, let's have the Human Rights Council run basically by the U.S. and Israel. That's what he wants. When they are some of the biggest human rights violators on the planet also. So, no, I'll cut a deal here because I don't want Saudi Arabia on the Human Rights Council at all. So, yeah, let's get rid of them. Let's also get rid of you, and let's get rid of Israel. So, you know who should run the Human Rights Council? Here, how about this radical idea? The countries that have the best human rights records. Now, I get it. World history is all these different countries are basically, just drowning in the blood of the people that we've all slaughtered. Like, human history is a litany of people just fucking slaughtering everybody and massacring people. I get that. War endlessly. But that still doesn't mean you can't find, within the past 100 years or whatever it is, the countries that have the best human rights record and say, okay, you guys run it because you've led by example. But we'd never agree to that. What they want is, hey, put us and Israel in charge. Put the countries in charge the one who does occupation and apartheid and is continuing to steal more and more Palestinian land. So immoral, unethical, illegal, you name it, just a fucking disastrous situation. Put them in control and put us in control, even though, we just invaded a country illegally, killed a minimum 200,000 people, and occupied it. We set up a worldwide torture regime. We're still holding people with no trial, extrajudicially, spying on everybody, violating Fourth Amendment rights in the U.S. Fuck off, man. No. So we shouldn't run it. They shouldn't run it. It should be people who actually have the best human rights record, and we should actually do this radical thing known as abiding by international law, which we certainly don't do, and we certainly let our allies violate it like nothing. So how about we actually believe in it and abide by it? And if you want to really lead by example and fix the human rights situation at the UN, pick the people who have the best record. I mean, that's really the answer. And I hate the false dichotomy he's setting up. Because what he's doing is he's saying something that's true and untrue at the same time. The true thing is Saudi Arabia and Egypt and China shouldn't be on the Human Rights Council. Totally agree. But the untrue thing is, but us and Israel should run it. No. Neither.